Hi everybody, it's Pete again here, the Monkey Thrifter, and I've just been on a Facebook marketplace pickup, and I've picked some a bundle of stuff up. I'm going to show you a bit later on what I got and what I paid for, but I think I've got a good deal on this. I'm in an area of Leeds called Headingley. It's the home of the Yorkshire cricket ground, and from where I'm parked here looking, I think I can see the floodlights for the cricket ground. I was going to come here anyway, and just the road where I picked these items up, there's a few charity shops. I thought, let's go and have a look. So there's a few charity shops to have a look at. There's one straight across the road that I'm looking at now. Mind, we'll go in there first, and then we'll take a trip round Headingley. So I'll see you in a bit. Morning. Can I have this game here, please? This game here, that Crash, and then the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one as well. Then there's 10 knitting pattern books there. They're 10 pence each, aren't they?
£4.90, please.
Thank you. Right, thanks very much, Star. That's more. Morning. Just take them, please.
Thank you, Noel.
Cash, that's all right.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Thank you.
£2 and your receipt.
Lovely, thank you very much.
See you again.
Bye.
Headingley was mentioned in the Domesday Book in 1086. The name is thought to derive from Old English descendants of head plus la open ground, thus meaning the clearing of Headers people. A stone coffin found near Beckett Park in 1995 suggests there may have been an earlier settlement in late Roman or post-Roman times. From Viking times, Headingley was the centre of the Skyrack Wapentake or Sirashes, the Shire Oak. The name may refer to an oak tree that was a meeting place for settling legal disputes and raising armies. An ancient oak, said to be the Shire Oak, stood to the north of St. Michael's Church until 1941, and gives its name to two public houses, the original oak and the Skyrack. In 1840, Leeds Zoological and Botanical Gardens opened, but despite the opening of the nearby Headingley railway station in 1849, the zoo was loss-making and closed in 1858. Headingley is also known in sporting circles, its stadium. The stadium is home to the Yorkshire County Cricket Club, as well as the Leeds Rhinos Rugby League and Yorkshire Carnegie Rugby Union clubs. For many decades the stadium remained largely unchanged. Since 2000, however, the cricket ground has been nearly entirely rebuilt in order to retain test match status. The winter shed was demolished in 2008 and replaced by a new stand and media centre, giving the approach to the north entrance a distinctive and modern waymark. The rugby ground also saw development with the building of the Carnegie stand. This was built with cooperation from Leeds Beckett University, who retain lecture rooms in the building. Headingley has two renowned fish and chip shops, fish restaurants, which have been operating since the 1930s, Brett's, a 19th century stone building on North Lane, and the Fisherman's Lodge, formerly Brian's, a more modern building on Wheatwood Lane. There are several pubs and bars, plus extensive shopping areas. There are many banks, building societies, restaurants, cafes and charity shops. Headingley is also famous for the Otley Run, which is a pub crawl starting at Woody's Ale House, and finishing at the dry dock near Leeds city centre. Typically the Otley Run is done in fancy dress. Headingley is a suburb of Leeds, West Yorkshire, England, approximately 2 miles out of the city centre, to the northwest along the A660 road. Headingley is the location of the Beckett Park campus of Leeds Beckett University.
Right, so that's a little bit of Headingley. I hope you enjoyed that. Now there was a couple of other charity shops which I took from it. There was no point in actually showing you because there were two big Oxfam shops. One just sold books, a small selection of DVDs and CDs, and the other was a mixture of like just a normal, what you normally find in charity shops, a mixture of all sorts of things. The thing was that it was really pricey, like most of them were there, really pricey, and I thought the video was going to go on too long just to sort of show you things that you've already seen are very expensive. I find it quite difficult to find in charity shops now good prices that we can resell. Now the better weather's coming, and give it a couple of months so we can go further afield, and yeah, so okay. Anyway, let's just have a look at what we've got. So first of all, yeah, my usual thing. The first one that went in that mine shop, that was very pricey. Was that there was £1.75 for DVDs? Right, so I don't know why I picked these up. I just thought, oh, they'll be okay. The kids sort of walkie-talkies, they were £3. I don't know why I did it, but there we go. And that's even rattling, so it might even be work. Let's test them. And then there was like this starter set air fix. It's got the paints, a paintbrush and the glue. And then when I've got it back, that only quid. When I've got it back, I've turned it over. They've actually cut it off. There was actually an aircraft to build there. Anyway, I might be able to bundle. I've got an air fixer. I might bundle it with that, although the colours might not match with what's there. So the next you saw is these Game Boy Advance cartridges. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was 95p, probably going for about £5 all in. And then the other one was Crash XS, and that was £2.95. And I know that the Crash stuff on other platforms go for quite a lot, pretty good money. Probably about £10 all in on that one. And also from the same shop, we saw, now percentage wise, these are very, very good. But you don't make much on, but they were 10p each, and they are actual knitting patterns. 10p each, I've got to get 10. And you can get anywhere between sort of £2 and £4, £5. I mean, that's a Jaeger one there. And some more. And then there's one here. And I think there's about there's eight different knitting patterns in them. I was talking to somebody about these and they said you might be better off on Etsy. So I might give that a try. But I'm going to bundle as one, so they were £1, and sort of briefly sort of checking things out. I might get about sort of £12–14 or something like that. And of course it'll just go, if you bundle them, it'll go as a large letter. Individually you can just do them as a normal postage. And then I actually got some clothing. I actually got some jeans and, get this, Armani. Now I don't know, oh, they've been washed as well, smell lovely. I don't know if if these are fakes or what. They've got all like little Armani tag. Would somebody doing fake, would they put that in? They're in really good condition. However, there's always an however, isn't there? They're a size 42. So that's all I got from there. As I said, that's not too bad, I suppose. I never trip out. And the reason I went over there early on, I mentioned I was going over there for a Facebook Marketplace pickup. I will show you now what I got. Okay, this is what I got. Cameras, mainly digital cameras. There are some film ones there. I've checked some of them are working. I've had to order some batteries for some of the others. But I mean, there's like, you know, there's made Fujifilm, Hewlett Packard, we've got Lumax, we've got Canon, Samsung. What's that? Casio, Sony. So I've got, there's 24 cameras. I've got all them for £25. So more or less, I'll call it a pound a camera. So I can't go wrong with that. The one, this one, I quite like this one when I saw advertised, but unfortunately, see the side there? The other side has got it missing. Now, I wouldn't like to sell that because it's a kid's camera and they've got all the battery and they're choked on it or something like that. I'd feel really awful. So I'm not sure if we can find a cover for it. That'd be great. Yes, I think that's quite a good deal, is that? 25 cameras. 24 cameras for 25 quid. It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I should do okay on that. I'll check them. They do sell, even if some of them aren't working. If you've got fibre for a few, you're making a reasonable profit on that. So yeah, so that's a trip out to Headingley. And don't forget, if you like the video, just give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't worry, it doesn't cost anything. Just hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. So the next videos I come out, you'll get notified when I do. So till next time, from me, Pete, the Monkey Thrifter, I wish you a bye-bye.